Hello and welcome everyone to Lesson Learned, a conversation about Mythcraft. Today we are sorry about that. Today we are going to be covering professions in Mythcraft. I'm going to go over what a profession is, what benefits you have from taking professions, go over the profession list, and all of that wonderful stuff. So, when you create a character, in addition to like your background, you gain one profession of your choice. There are two exceptions. That is, if you're the knave, like we went over last week. If you are the knave, you get two professions, but you can't pick the same profession twice. And if you're an urchin, you do not gain any professions. Each profession has at least one occupation tag, and just when you decide to choose your profession, double check, make sure that maybe you'll get that additional bonus based on your background. Whenever you gain a professional rank, you get to choose whether you're going to gain advancement in your current profession or gain the first rank of a secondary profession. Professions rank from level 1 to 5, and when you choose the professions and things that you choose will grant you access to maybe some specific narrative benefits throughout the game that maybe you wouldn't get otherwise. Maybe it's something like if you're a soldier, you can maybe get some like food and shelter to. Hello, Goron. You are not late. I'm just in my preamble at the moment. Um, you know, you could get food and shelter from like your uh from like the part of the military that you came from. Um or maybe like maybe when you decide to go with something more like the clergy, you can, you know, any religious center will also provide you food and shelter for free, right? There's also a whole lot of other benefits that you can get by picking different professions, and we are going to get into it. With that particularly lengthy preamble out of the way, I do feel like this session might be a little long winded. I'm going to do my best to keep it entertaining at least. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first profession we're going to talk about today is going to be the archivist, right? And it has the occupation tag of academic. And for the most part, like, you are passionate about preserving the past and maybe even like uncovering the secrets that have been hidden throughout the ages. Through weeks upon, like shifting through massive libraries, you seek to understand the world and to bring new yet old knowledge to light. So, some things that we get is that we get. Honestly, to me, that sounds like archaeology with less steps. Some things that we get with most professions are we're going to get some starting equipment, we're going to get some skills, and we're going to get an ability. Okay. So our starting equipment that we get from being an archivist are going to be a satchel, a scroll case, some gambits and armor, a tool or a kit. Yeah, no post-grad degree. One tool or kit, a lantern, some robes, some simple clothes, a flask of oil, a small collection of books and scrolls, rations, we get 2 of them, ink pot, quill pen, 10 pieces of parchment, and a water skin. So each time we gain a rank of the archivist profession, including our first rank, which is rank 1, we gain +3 to the history skill and +1 in 3 skills of the following from the following list. Under the crafting tag, we have calligraphy, cartography, masonry, painting, pottery, or wood carving. Under the influence tag, we have empathy, gossiping, or persuading. Under the knowledge tag, we have arcana, art, astrology, astronomy, biology, chemistry, economics, engineering, geography, law, military, politics of a chosen region, or one chosen religion. And then finally, to wrap the skills around, we have the observation tag, which we can choose appraising, intuiting, investigating, or perceiving. So our rank 1, our ability that we get for being an archivist is going to be called tenure. And when you become a rank 1 archivist, and every time you gain a rank in the archivist profession, your academic tenure improves. So at rank 1, giving 8 hours of research at a Yeah, they do kind of get tenure fast. At a well-resourced like library, you can uncover any written information available to the public. Given 1 day of research at a well-resourced library, you can uncover any written information, including forbidden texts, and you may sell your services as a researcher for 1d10 plus 10 silver coin per week. Which means you can, at rank 2, you can start making a little bit of silver to kind of sustain yourself. So ranks 3 through 5 of the archivist track are 2 diverging paths. Okay. Upon entering rank 3 of this profession, you get to choose between chronicler. I apologize for that. Or historian. At archivist ranks 4 and 5, you advance down that same professional track that you chose at rank 3. All right. So at rank 3 of the chronicler, you get the tenured ability of you are a recognized expert in historical fieldwork, and you no longer need to be need to be in a well-researched library to perform your research services. You also have like intimate knowledge of your home region's geographical history, and a +3 checks related to locating anything like a ruin, a crypt, or maybe even a cave in that region, or recalling information about them. Additionally, given one day in an urban area, you may discern three societal aspects of this city or neighborhood if a city is exceptionally large. You learn the nature of three of the following aspects of a urban area: the aristocratic, the lay folk, the mercantile, military, religious, or underworld. Which, for the most part, when it comes to Mythcraft, and they group things up by aspects of urban areas into groups, those are going to be your main six. So at rank 4, we gain an additional +3 to investigating. Your skills of an investigation and interview are well known amongst NPCs with a academic or like aristocratic occupation. If you take one day in an urban area, you get to discern kind of all societal aspects of that city or neighborhood if that city is exceptionally large. Your research services now earn you 3d10 plus 30 every week. Again, like it's really good to like learn the nature of the aspects. Yeah, anthropology major. Kind of, yeah, the chronicler definitely kind of fits into that. But then we also get that bonus to that money that we were making every week. And then at rank 5, you become a famous biographer with access to the highest courts in your home region and are welcome at events hosted by NPCs within academic or aristocratic occupation. As part of this benefit, you may immediately gain 1 rank in the honorable profession, which we'll probably get to. Another one that we have is the historian, and that is your tenure at rank 3. You can take a historian instead of chronicler. At rank 3, it says your tenure as a predominant historian allows you to recruit students of history to do small tasks and errands for you, provided that you are in a town or city with an academic presence. They will take care of small things like shopping, maybe delivering messages, and like conducting research for you. Also, when you spend a week doing your research, you can now get 2d10 plus 20 silver coins per week. Yeah, pretty much. You get TAs, you get teacher's assistants when you become a historian. At rank 4, you get the ability to have a intimate knowledge of your home region's political history, including all lines of nobility, succession, and law. And you can recall this information without being in a well-resourced library. As part of this benefit, you immediately gain 1 rank in the barrister profession. Your research services now earn you 4d10 plus 40 silver coins per week. And considering how much like living costs in the base game of Mythcraft, that 4d10 plus 40 silver coins, you're going to be living quite well. And then we get to rank 5. And that is Your great historical works have been widely praised within the halls of power, and your ability to gain insight into the past is all but unmatched. Your studies have revealed to you approximate location of one lost artifact of legendary value and power within a ruin inside of your home region. Furthermore, as one of the most renowned historians in the world, you can now secure an audience with most influential or of most individuals with the greatest influence. An NPC of any occupation with 4 or fewer ranks in any profession will make time to meet you within 24 hours of your request. Your research services now earn you 10d10 plus 100 silver coins per week. Alright. So let's talk about it for a minute. Right? We get to look up things effectively. We can research things, we can find things that maybe is even hidden information. That's just, you get that in the first 2 ranks. And then when things divide, you start, like, I would say, depending on your campaign, one or the other of these might be better. Because if you have a lot of, like, nobility and you're dealing with all of that kind of stuff, you know, maybe the historian is better for you. However, if you're going from city to city, that chronicler is just going to be amazing to kind of gain some insight of how cities or neighborhoods of cities react. Right? Like, just knowing, being able to just have information is such a good storytelling tool that it's almost like, why wouldn't you do it, right? Like, it's free information. Now, why wouldn't you do it? Because there's a lot of other professions that are all also really, really good. So I don't think we're going to get through all of them tonight. We'll probably get through at least 2, if not 3 of them tonight. But this at least lets me know how many we'll get through in a day during a stream. All right. So the next thing that we're going to come to is going to be the barrister, right? And with the barrister, you have the occupation tags of academic and aristocratic. And your studies of law and debate have made you into an expert in mediation. And you can sell your services as a lawyer, judge, or orator. Whether it be in, like, the courts of the greatest cities or maybe even the humblest village square. You like to enforce a just and proper resolution to any dispute with, like, consideration to the historical precedents and the careful deliberations. When you take this profession, you gain the following gear. You gain a backpack, a scroll case, brigandine armor, 1 tool or kit, clothes, noble clothes, books of law, a book of laws, a gavel, parchment, an ink pot, a quill pen, a flask, and a water skin. Honestly, I cannot imagine Dogen as a barrister. I think that would be almost... yeah. I think it would be a little bit rough. So as a barrister, each time that you take a rank in the barrister profession, including rank 1, you gain 3 points in your perceiving skill or persuading skill, and +1 in 3 different skills of your choice from the category below. So in crafting, you get calligraphy and cartography. In influence, you get deceiving, empathy, intimidation, leadership, or persuading. Under knowledge, you get economics, history, law, medicine, military, politics of a chosen region, or a chosen religion that you want to learn. Under the observation tag, you get appraising, eavesdropping, intuiting, investigating, or perceiving. Again, amazing skills under that observation tag. Under the performance, we get the savoir faire tag. I gotta look something up real quick. Yeah, and under the subterfuge tag, you get the forging skill. As far as like an innkeeper profession, stay on the lookout. And the abilities that we get from mediation is going to be called mediation. When you become a rank 1 barrister, and every time you gain a rank in the barrister profession, you get to improve your ability to understand and resolve conflicts. So starting at rank 1, what we get is, while staying in a friendly settlement, you can sell your services as a lawyer or mediator to settle local disputes. Doing so earns you 4d10 silver coins per week, and you get to increase your community goodwill by 1 at the end of each month. At rank 2, your services now earn you 8d10 silver coins per week. Additionally, you get to choose a speciality of law, whether that's aristocratic, mercantile, military, or underworld. And when performing your rank 1 feature, you may choose to increase your goodwill with that local sphere by +1 instead of earning any money. With our rank 3 ability, our services now earn us 12d10 plus 60 silver coins per week. As part of this rank, you immediately gain 1 rank in the archivist profession, including all of the starting equipment and skills. At rank 4, your services now earn you 16d10 plus 80 silver coins per week. And you may choose an additional specialty from the rank 2 feature of this profession. When performing your rank 1 feature, you may choose to increase your goodwill with either of these local spheres by +1 in addition to earning money. And as part of this rank, you may immediately take rank 1 in the honorable profession, including all starting equipment and skills. And rank 5. Your services now earn you 20d10 plus 200 silver coins per week. You are considered one of the highest legal authorities in your home region, and your services are sought out for resolving matters between NPCs with ranks in the academic or mercantile occupation, with a maximum of 4 ranks in any profession. Such high-profile disputes earn you an additional income on top of your normal weekly income. I'm going to be honest. you're looking at, on average, you're looking at, on average, 360-ish silver coins per week for this. And that is assuming you don't get any high profile cases. That is crazy to me to think about. Like, there's just so many good things that come from that, right? Like, now, transitioning from, I will have to be right back. Should just be a couple moments. All right, I have to apologize about that. So, moving from our good old lawyer, we're going to move straight over into our charlatan. And with the charlatan, you can use your quick wit and silver tongue to deceive and manipulate others. You move from town to town using your skills of deception and false remedies, perform illusions, or simply con unsuspecting marks out of their hard earned coin. Whether you're a traveling swindler, or a confident trickster, you always have a new scam up your sleeve, and you revel in the thrill of fooling others and getting away with it. So, as a charlatan, we get the mercantile and underworld occupation tags. And our starting equipment is going to be a pocketed cloak, geared to run one con of your choice, whether that's marked cards like weighted dice, defunct good, fake antiques, maybe even false gems or gold. You get a small hand cart or pop-up stand, 3 belt patches, brigandine armor, 1 tool or kit, and fine clothes. Each time you gain a rank in the charlatan profession, including rank 1, you get 3 cups and a ball, all those fun things. You gain +3 to your deceiving skills, skill, and then you get +1 and 3 different skills of your choice from the list I'm about to do. Under the acrobatics tag, you have contorting. Under the influence tag, you have empathy, gossiping, intimidation, leadership, or persuading. From the knowledge tag, we have art, economics, history, law, medicine, politics of a chosen region, or a chosen religion. Under observation, we have appraising, intuiting, investigating, and perceiving. Under performance, we get to either get some choose an instrument, or savoir faire. Under subterfuge, we have disguising, foraging, lockpicking, or sleight of hand. And under survival, we have sneaking. And I could definitely see someone doing the 3 balls and a cup scam as a charlatan. So, as a charlatan, our ability that we get is called scam businesses. You are no stranger to bending the truth and have devised a number of scams to relieve people of their hard-earned coin. This is always a chance that something might go wrong, but with great risk comes greater rewards. Yeah, the old fly in the soup. So you have a knack for disguises and can create a fake identity within 1 hour of work. This identity does not include any official paperwork and will not stand up to any kind of investigation. Once per day, in a friendly settlement, you may attempt to run a scam. This scam can include selling miracle drugs, knockoff items, fake investments, or similar ruse. And successfully running a scam earns you 2d20 plus 20 silver coins. There's a 20% chance that your scam is exposed. This action can be repeated, but every subsequent attempt to do so in the same settlement within a singular month time period comes with an additional 5% chance of being exposed. If the scam is exposed, you get a -3 community goodwill, and the local authorities immediately know your name or that of your disguise and will seek you out for arrest or recompense. No other scams can be run in that settlement for no less than 1 month. If the scam does not involve or target a notable NPC or plot relevant items, your MC might elect to abstract the scam into a couple dice rolls and let you narrate how that happens. First, roll to determine how many silver coins your scam earns you, and then roll a percentile dice to determine if you are exposed or not. Very much like Roger from American Dad, if I'm being honest. At rank 2, you running a scam now earns you 4d20 plus 40. You are now adept at finding like-minded individuals who will help run your scams. If you spend 1 day in a town or city, you can find and recruit up to 2 conspirators that will act as audience plants, distractions, or witnesses to the efficiency of what you are selling. For each conspirator that you hire, you lose 1d20 when running the scam, as you have to pay your men. However, for each conspirator that you get, your chance at being exposed gets reduced by 5% to a minimum of 5%. On rank 3, running a successful scam now earns you 8d20 plus 80 silver coins. You can now recruit up to 3 conspirators. Your fake identities now include official looking documentation and will hold up to all but the most thorough investigations. At rank 4, yes. Purelli's Miracle Elixir. Did it in a Tixer. Very much. At rank 4, successfully running a scam for you now earns you 20 d20 plus 200 silver coins. You can now recruit up to 4 conspirators. Rank 5. This might be one of my favorite rank 5 abilities in all of the backgrounds or professions. And what it is you may now follow up your successful scams with a rug pull. After running 3 successful scams in one area, you run a final gambit, earning you 80 d20 plus 800 silver coins. As part of doing this, you get to roll 1d4 to determine the number of days before the settlement's authorities become aware of you or your fake identity, after which they will seek you out for arrest or recompense. Yeah, it is, Klaus, it is a lot of money. 80 d20 plus 800. I was trying to do the math, but my head... I want to say that's something close to 1,600 silver coins on average. Maybe even more. But yeah, about 1,600 silver coins on average. But that's only after you've run 2 successful scams. So by the time you leave that place, you're going to be walking away with quite a bit of money. So I am going to have time for another one. And going from our friendly little charlatans that we had before, we're going to move straight into the clergy. The occupation tag that we get is academic or religious. And when you take it, you get the following starting equipment. You get a backpack, a scroll case, a tool kit, gambeson armor, a quarterstaff, clothes, simple clothes, fine clothes, 10 candles, a religious icon, a small collection of scrolls, incense, 2 rations, and a water skin. So on level 1, we gain +3 to a religion, choose a religion of our choice. However, we do not gain the +3 to religion every time we gain a ranking clergy. Rather, we gain a +3 to a skill based on the profession that we will get later on at rank 2. Each time that we do rank up, however, we do also get 3 different, +1 to 3 different skills from our choices below. Under the crafting tag, we have alchemy, brewing, calligraphy, cooking, leatherworking, painting, weaving, wood carving. Under influence, we have deceiving, empathy, gossiping, or persuading. Under knowledge, we have arcana, art, economics, geography, history, law, medicine, politics of our chosen region, and one chosen religion. Under observation, we have eavesdropping and intuiting. Under survival, we have nature. Listen, we're not going to get into that. When you become rank 1 clergy, and every time you gain a rank in the clergy profession after that, you deepen your understanding of religion, your faith, and your philosophy. At rank 1, you choose one religious deity to pledge yourself to, and you enter their service. Any religious center whose faith you share will provide you with food and shelter for free. Additionally, when staying in a friendly settlement, you can spend a week serving the poor and destitute, ending you +1 goodwill and increase your reputation in low-income communities. Ranks 2 through 5. We get a couple choices we get to make here. We have to choose a profession that we're going to do. And our professions are going to be preacher, priest, or theologian. Theologian. Wow. And then at ranks 3, 4, and 5, we advance into the same professional track that we chose at rank 2 here. So, preacher, we gain +3 to entertaining, and giving 8 hours of orating, you can influence public opinion on a political or religious topic. 1d20 commoner NPCs will be swayed by your words as if they were under the effects of a charm person spell for 1 week, and will follow your reasonable and lawful commands. It did not take long. At rank 3, again, we gain an additional +3 to entertaining. Given 1 day of orating, you can influence public opinion on pertinent political or religious topics. 4d20 commoner NPCs will be swayed by your words as if they are under the effects of charm person spell for 1 week, and will follow your reasonable and lawful commands. At rank 4, we gain another +3 to entertaining. And again, given 1 day of orating, our number is going to increase to 10d20. Commoner NPCs can be swayed by our words, and they will follow any command at rank 4, even if it is not lawful. And then at rank 5, we gain another +3 to entertaining. Given a day of orating, 20d20 commoner NPCs will be swayed by our words, and will follow any command that we give, even if it's not lawful. That's a lot. Kinda. So next thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the priest. We're going to gain +3 to empathy. And once per week, you may perform a service to bless the local community. The effects of this blessing are determined by the tenets of your faith. It might include effects such as calming an agitated populace, encouraging a dispersing group, lessening symptoms of an infectious disease, or enabling a population to subsist on fewer rations than they would normally need. Your Mythcrafter might allow additional options based on the population in question. At rank 3, we again get another +3 empathy. Your blessings can now inspire the local community. The benefit of your blessing now lasts for 1 month. At rank 4, another +3 empathy. You are recognized as a leader of your faith and have special honors with NPCs that have the aristocratic occupation and who share your religion. You may request a meeting with any such NPC in your area, and they will honor your request within 24 hours. Additionally, you may command the priests of any community. In which your faith is present to perform your faith's blessing at any time, which will be maintained until you command it to stop. And then at rank 5, you gain another +3 to empathy. You are, as an honored leader of your faith, you have special honors with NPCs with the aristocratic occupation who practice any religion. You may request a meeting with any such NPC in your area, and they will act. Yeah, at rank 5, you kind of become the Pope. Additionally, when entering a community in which your religion is not present, you may spend 1 month I'm not entirely sure how to say this word, guys. But pretty much you can spend 1 month talking and having theological debates with people. And after that month of time, a sizable amount of the population will be swayed to your beliefs. This establishes a temple or gathering in which your blessing can be performed. Yeah, I very much see the priest becoming a pope eventually. Um, then the next one that we're going to have is the theologian. We gain +1 to one of our chosen religions. Most religious centers will provide us food and shelter for free, even if we do not share their faith. Extremists and secret cults will not exclude this courtesy to you. At rank 3, once again, we gain +3 to one religion of our choice. And we get rank 1 of the archivist or barrister profession, including, we get to choose which one we want, including all of the equipment and skills it provides. At rank 4, we get another +3 to our chosen religion. And we gain the second rank of our choice that we chose at rank 3 of this profession, including all of the skills it provides. And rank 5, we gain +3 to a religion of our choice. And we gain rank 3 of the profession you choose at rank 3 of this profession, including all of the skills it provides. So, I mean, we've talked about both of the archivist and the barrister. You know, barristers can make a lot of money by rank 3. Archivists can get a lot of information. I think the theologian's also really good. I don't think it has as much direct tie-in to your character's abilities as the other two. The theologian will not have as many um like abilities as say the priest or the um preacher. But I think that considering we get to choose archivist or barrister, which lets us either get a lot of information or be that leading central figure of what is right and what is wrong, I think there's a lot of fun to be had with the theologian as well. Do I have any questions about any professions to all of our viewers that we have out right now? All right. Well, assuming that no one has any questions. Okay. Yeah. So, assuming that no one has any questions about the ones we went over tonight, um, I will say that this has been Lesson Learned, a conversation about Mythcraft. I am Corey Griffin. If you enjoyed listening to this and you enjoy, this is a weekly conversation that we have. I also produce a podcast called Tales of Yvard. There are videos to that on the YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope that you all have a wonderful week. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. Toodles.